Yes, welcome back. The program now AS E DEY HOT, and as Chukwu talk, the Ogoni matter we'll get for now today, and the issue of the question of say, Wetin really be the problem for Niger Delta? Because if we look at the issue of Niger Delta, maybe today it don't start over time, but Wetin be the problem? We say they never find solutions around. And we'll get two strong guests. When I mean two strong guests, we got Prof Chris Nwaokobia and Oga Solomon James Moses inside house. Before we go that break, Chukwu won't do it. First, throw down the first question. We'll allow make you ask a question. Make we know as we'll take them from there.
Very, very true. Prof, I go like start with you. You na person when we say, if we check the equation of Nigeria, you come from the Niger Delta. So if we check this problem, it go pay you well, past other people because you don't go, you don't see. But I want to ask you, really, this Niger Delta, now problem at all? Because problem when don't dey for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40
down
years.
To 50
Shall I say no be problem or na something when we say just leave it like that? Now you go answer the question.
No, if I go down history, you find out that right from when they discover oil for Niger Delta, things begin change, not only for the people, but for the country. But as things begin change, the successive governments not think about how to develop where the money, the things they come from. If you go around the world, communities, when they produce oil, they help sustain their countries. Now, the primary responsibility of government, go to the island, go to Holland, go around, go to Alaska, go to Texas, you find out that government, they make special investment into those communities for health reasons, for environmental reasons, and to make the people happy. As Nigeria began exploit and explore oil from 1958 in commercial quantity, can't reach when Isaac Adakaboro them come out. The give back, not they much. You know, so Adakaboro and him people converse, say no, they want justice or make them come out for Nigeria. You know how the problem take. Then later, Kenoli Sarawuwa, Ken Sarawuwa, within Ogoni people, take up the battle, say, now we want environmental solution to so many of our problems. Our community, our flora and fauna, the fish life and the plant life, don't they destroy? Make una give us justice in terms of environmental sanitation, cleanness, and in terms of give back to the community. Now, instead of addressing those issues, the military governments, when they come, they make the matters worse. From the revenue allocation indices when we get for First Republic Constitution, when provide for 50-50, they can't spoil them, make them, crumble everything, reduce them up to 1.5%. Now, as people begin struggle, they agitate, they can't increase them, then later we can't get 13% derivation. But the issue now, be say, as you talk about federalism, I don't talk them everywhere. This country must learn to be true to what it says on paper. If you call Nigeria the Federal Republic of Nigeria, then treat it like a federation, not like a unitary system. All over the world, every federation, power they devolve from the units, from the small side come up. But for our own, now from up to down. And so what we will get now here in a unitary system, now they cause most of this problem. And you know, it was Albert Einstein that said that attempting a problem the same way consistently, you know, find new madness. You know, every time people go talk, say, you go fit look away from this problem. Now make them they cook under, they burrow under the hole. Now, as me and you they talk now, it don't pass that one. Every time, and that was why when I was asked by the Amnesty Committee under the former president to give them suggestion, I told them that giving money in exchange for arms is not the solution to the Niger Delta problem. Beyond the need for resource control and true fiscal federalism, that is beyond the need to restructure Nigeria, the fundamental issue now is to turn that site to a huge construction site. What do I mean? If to say you use all those billion, when you give in exchange for arms, in the name of amnesty, come build schools, roads, hospitals, everything when go make the people happy. Now, the people when they do militancy, now their mama and their papa go call them, my pikin. I don't know why they carry gun or see road full everywhere. I don't know why they carry gun or see schools, see hospitals, see everything, see work. Why they carry gun? It will make militancy unattractive. But unfortunately, people think saying money for arms or in the name of amnesty be the solution. I disagree. I believe say the time don't reach for us to overhaul the system so that the man when they for Southeast go believe say the way the man for Sokoto be part of Nigeria and so him be. The man when they for Karunamuda go believe say in brother for South, for Ogoni land, for Ibuzo, for anywhere in the South, not the same. You know, the vista of justice, fairness and equity must be established as our corporate within the whole us together. Because if we not do them, you know, if them finish with this problem now, another one will come tomorrow. So make we solve this problem once and for all.
Okay, may I ask Oga Solomon this question? Okay, if you hear within the Prof talk, it says something about say, okay, say carry money to give the militancy and all that. It's not be the final solution. But maybe we take them back to when all these things start. Okay, we don't know say they don't set up different body to address the issue of the Niger Delta issue. In the 60s, we had the Niger Delta Development Board where they set up. Because down there, we can't bring them down to oil mineral producing areas development and commission in 1990 something. Okay, we can't get petroleum trust fund. We can also get Niger Delta Development Commission. Right now we don't get Ministry of Ministry of Niger Delta. Okay, if they don't set up all these different bodies at different eras, I can't be say, okay, maybe what it will lead to you setting up this body. Now because I say you don't identify something where they wrong for the last one, make you set up this thing. So what you got that problem is say they never see really fair address. Because if they, just as Prof talk, exchanging of arms with money no be a problem. But with this body they don't set up and the money with this body they get, why we say that same issue over time, they never still say, okay, see the track, see the issue, make we address this particular thing with the major problem here. Because they don't set up things over time. So there should be solutions at this point in time.
Chukudi, thank you. I think we need to look at this issue from a different perspective. Okay. You know, the question where first Chukudi be asked, Chukudi be asked before, he said, "She problem day." Now, the problem, the way me I go see the problem, it depends on who they look at the problem. Okay. The person where they for not, how when they see the problem, different from the person where they for even for the Niger Delta.
Correct.
We wait there for Lagos, now different ball game. Now we they see. Now, if you want to tackle all these things where you don't list, first of all, from one nomenclature, just changing names and all those things. If you bring them home to me, the question is, for each one what we set, waiting be feedback what we been get. Because tomorrow another government will come, you go give them another name. The last ones we don't do, waiting be the feedback of waiting they do.
Exactly.
And because most of the people where them put in charge of this thing, they will not be from the north. Most of the people where head that thing now from the south. The same business. So if we fail, who we suppose hold? Charity begins at home. True. That's why, like, even before we come in, I mean, they say even the people from that region supposed to they hold their people accountable.
Responsible, yes.
When you finish your own tenure, before we even set another nomenclature, give me your report.
Give account.
And not like Prof be the talk, say waiting there for paper, different from waiting there for there. Because they go there, they will give you paper report of everything what they don't do.
If they find inside paper.
You find for paper. Where they stay, even for Lagos here. For paper, for last time, they don't tell the place. But now we know how they use the wash, buka wash every day. So they never tell the place. So the people where they want hand over, give us things. Then the people in charge, just like if you look at one of the ministers who are like now, Fashola, okay? In get this, I don't know whether I'm part of UNEP, today go on-site inspector of project. Now, if this will say we don't do 10 road, go and check that 10 road. Because these people still complain, say, since the talk since 1960, we no get a road, we no get this. But every of these bodies we don't say we did do this thing.
And they don't collect the money.
So as long as you know go back to the root, because for me, now, how we go track that thing from the root? Even if you give these people money, another one will come say they never still do another thing.
But then, as long as sorry, Prof, okay, straight up. From then, as long as now government, if now government give you as a responsibility, so okay, I don't set up this body, okay, may I do it, may I go do what they're supposed to do for this community. And you can't be say these people don't do this. Say government on their own part, we say they want make that place grow. Shey no be their responsibility to also, just as talk, to monitor, to ensure say at least okay, people will do this thing. How much we say we'll put down for this thing? How much na spend? Because we not see any result here. Okay, me not can't give account of how na take work. Shey this na idea appropriate for government to also play their own part inside this matter.
My papa teach me, say, to solve problem, you go down to the root. Now, all these commissions, UNPADEC, NDDC, now I don't reach ministry.
Yes.
Now, like I said initially, we are not true to what we say on paper. My mentor, Martin Luther King Jr., said, true compassion is not tossing a coin at a beggar, but ensuring that that house, that edifice that turns out beggars is demolished, is broken down. Unfortunately for our country, now we think about what they do with the money when they give them. Not be so, then they govern for federalism. That's the first error. That's the first problem. Now, I tell you the truth, that if we have devolution of power, if we have resource control, that question when would they ask why their people, not they hold them responsible, go they strong. You know why? Because each time you ask governor, where my money, he go say Abuja, he go blame Abuja. Wetin happen? Abuja. Wetin happen? Abuja. But the day when you make them realize, say Abuja not be the issue again, now we get our money, we they give to Abuja. So wetin you they use the money when we get, they do. It becomes a problem part solved. But unfortunately, why then they fit steal this money? Because then go fit blame Abuja. UNPADEC, people go share money, then go blame Abuja. NDDC go share money, then go blame Abuja. So what you must do now, to solve that, remove that Abuja blame.
Bring them down to the regions or the states.
Say oil, not be una get.
Yes.
If we mine oil finish, una keep una own share, give Abuja share. Now the people go come say, our money, when would they give Abuja, we understand. The one when would they hold here, what do they use and do? Because the first call of accountability is to make the people responsible to their people. Now, I think that is a fundamental question. That is what, yesterday when I read Wetin article, Oga former Vice President talk, say part of the problem not to restructure, the solution not to restructure this country. I said, but this man with Obasanjo did there for 8 years.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. For 8 years. They don't remember saying that time,
that
part of the problem not to restructure
exactly.
Nigeria. Now it don't reach 2016.
And you don't know who could be their party. Now,
I think that what we must do not to begin tell ourselves the truth. Utman Danfodio talk for 1805 precisely. He said conscience is an open wound. Only truth can heal it. We like what they happen for Niger Delta? No. We like what Niger Delta Avengers they do? No. But how do we solve this problem? Because now the same problem they make the boys for Biafra, for indigenous people of Biafra and Masob, them they talk. Everybody wants to feel, say, in a part of Nigeria. We all own Nigeria.
Yes.
So you must work this country such that every component part go get a sense of belonging. And the way to do it, I want to see the return of the pyramids of granite. I want to see the return of the pyramids of rice, sesame. I want to see the cocoa silos come back. I want to see wealth from coal. Which time we take get all this wealth? Now when we get true federal constitution, where all the regions for this country, they fit produce money, give 20% for federal upkeep, give 20% for emergency, and give 10% as tax. That's 50%. Now, when you give the states that control, you go see cocoa fields go come back again. You go see the pyramids of granite go come back again. You go see coal mines go begin sprout again. You go see everything they move forward. That is the solution to the Nigerian problem. All these ones when they say make army go begay the people for Niger Delta, make them go begay the people when they talk about Biafra. It not go solve the problem. We must solve this problem from the root. Uproot this tree when they make people feel, say, Nigeria not be their own. Uproot this problem when they make people feel, say, government not care for them. Uproot this problem when they make them feel, say, it go better make we go our own. Then when we deal with it, you go see, say, peace go return to Nigeria.
Very, very true. Prof, you don't answer that question well. Oga Solomon James Moses, I go throw this question and give you. But Prof don't talk and say, make we uproot. But you don't say that uproot. If you can't uproot now, when the uproot, all the tree come out, breeze we can't just blow, everything will come out. The reason why I told this one now, if we look the reality on ground, the reality on ground today be say, if we want to find solution to this problem, we will get short term, so that while no go dey happen, mid term, so that we will go back look say okay, we see what we don't achieve. Then long term say we don't find permanent solution. On the short term, what thing we go fit do when you look some ex-governors, then be like King Nebuchadnezzar. Then get this one, then get that one, then they do this, then some don't even retire, go Senate. Say they want to collect
continuation of the system.
Continuation of the system. So on the reality on ground now, I say boys they vex, boys they para. They don't even give ultimatum. Say if they count time for now. What do we go fit do on the short term first to use make the boys their mind come down? Now to give them money again, or now to tell them say okay wait, make una give us like let me say 1 year, make this thing stable. Then 2 years, make we do this thing. Then 3 years. But if you can't look, make una give us for government when don't they do we shall when we never even 5,000 when they owe me you see then
are you jobless? Are you jobless?
No, I'm speaking for the people.
No, you can't speak. Now so when you talking yesterday, we say call the 5,000 will be.
It could be allow me.
No, there are unemployed.
Allow me land.
Talk about the restructuring the whole system.
Allow me land. That is your question.
Why would you even ask that question in the first place?
Why is your conscience pricking you
No,
now?
my conscience is not pricking me anything.
We shall.
They never collect your money, no worry.
Okay.
Your money
Thank
is
you.
safe.
Okay.
You know, the fundamental issue here, again, is if you go back, just like with the rundown history, and you look at the people who have been there right from the time, when you look at their Wolowos, their Zikiwes, and the rest, these people, them be leader will be say, them be the thing for the people. How much the economy been they produce that time? But when the money come, because they get waiting they won't do, then they do the thing. Some of the road that time still there now.
Yes.
So you find out say, no be say problem, no they right from time. But these small resources where they come, these people they
utilize them well.
So I see road go out, I see small water here. So what if we make me one shot, governor go down do them. But if you look at the people who get today, na prayer point.
Okay.
I remember, I'm from Niger Delta too, so...
Quite bomb to be precise.
Yeah. I remember my if I go back to my state, I like the things why I see that if you go, you go see so many beautiful edifices and things like that. But correspondingly, the waiting you see there...
With the life of the people.
With the money where being come. Not the same thing.
You know balance.
So you find out that, yes, because we look and say, let's go back to federalism. Yes, that's a structure. But first of all, even the one where they don't come, because the guy go patch some things. Now, if like I told you, I did Calabar last week also. If you see what Tim Ben and they do, the guy they think.
Now, professor now, just like our
the guy they think, he they draw plans for ground that is beyond now. He they follow, and they watch this guy, they follow people, they argue, even the experts say, no, I don't want this thing here. Why? So it's not just say you come, you give me bill, I pay, then I put family members to supervise, then the money go, tomorrow another person will come.
Take over
so
from
I
the same
think
system, yes.
we might begin to think either up, down. Because now look at the case of like places like Kaduna. When Erufai entered, you know, Erufai was the first governor. We say when they send money come local government, he move them straight to them. Just like Prof, they say it is supposed to get to the people.
Yes.
Now, so he said, so if they no tie your place, no home you start with your local government chairman because I don't send waiting supposed come to them. Now I remember Okonjo Iweala telling the then governor of Akwa Ibom State, Akpabio, he said, Oga, see the money I don't release for this period though. See the percentage of what you don't spend. It was less than 2%. He did paper. So when you look at that one, so imagine said the guys, and they say the place that heaven, no. So imagine said the guy spent 50%.
If I don't turn paradise now.
Now, the same thing also applies to other states, where Bayelsa own. Where Rivers own.
Yes.
Delta.
Where Delta own.
There are plenty like that, yes.
Prof, you go join us into this discussion.
For this thing when we talk, if you ask me, solution for short run, because waiting they happen for our place. Me have been from Delta, so it be like saying waiting be the solution. The first thing now to begin talk with the people. no longer will it be money in exchange for arms. Tell the people, say, see budget when NDDC get. Now this, we will create a special monitoring body to follow up and see that this budget for NDDC and Ministry of Niger Delta, that they spend the money directly to change the area. That is build trust, create up a special monitoring force for Niger Delta. Then second, begin the process of constitutional amendment, or if you like, another, since you say you don't like the Jonathan Confab report, a comprehensive, what would they call sovereign national conference, when we go address all these issues, Biafra,
all these
Niger Delta, Fulani people, herdsmen, we address all of them. Begin that process, make them see them. When they see them, then go no say, time up for all this, we go destroy Nigeria, we'll not go break here. They go no. Then midterm, on a midterm basis, what you will do is ask the ministry, because the Ministry of Petroleum not get anything to do for Abuja. The liaison offices not get anything to make sure say then go Niger Delta, those things. Now here would they bring the oil, now here would they. So that even their monitoring team go there ensure say, and then create a special cleaning agency. This clean up when Oga Presido don't start for Ogoni land. Create an agency when go monitor and ensure that this cleaning process everywhere when would they make oil from, that even the company, the Oyibo company when they work for there, Nigerian companies when they work for there, they bring out money to keep the place clean, to detoxify to ensure that pollution is reduced. Then when you don't do that, the truth is that every part of this country get wealth. Make people know they confuse them. You know the actual truth, even the North, when they talk about so get wealth past the South.
Somehow.
No, not true. Then get oil, then get coal, then get gold, then go columbite, then get everything, and then get farmland. So when you don't change the constitution such that everybody go to control what they get comparative advantage over the other, then they bring some percentage to Abuja. You see some money, our country go grow again, things go better, and then at the end of the day, you find out that the country when they call Nigeria will be the best country in Africa and one of the best in the world.
Very true.
You know, they try to, because what we don't they do since now to try to solve problem by plucking the fruit of mango.
Not true.
Maybe we go under. Remove that thing when they cause us this problem.
Wait a bit, because you know, I like the way Prof they put them, but you know, the number one resource we get for this land, now the people.
Okay.
When you say you want set committee, trust fund, who they head them? Now they say if you not still get the right person
to head down,
it go still come down.
No, Obama go come out. Somebody
from this thing, yes.
Number two. Even if we decentralize and say everybody run your thing, Bible say he that is faithful in little will be faithful in much.
Exactly.
If the 13% what I give you,
you know, if you utilize them
you
well,
never show me wetin you take do am, you change. How you want come collect maybe 100, come give center 20, come collect the 80.
But then, in this case,
so first
government, after they will get a monitoring team.
The mistake first, let me tell you, I hear that argument always, but when I hear him, I go laugh. The mistake first, not to give me my thing. Now error. If you say you they give me my thing, people, they always waste time. You remember the prodigal son? But when you make me take responsibility for your thing, now your thing.
Exactly.
Let me tell you, the person and in people go hold on for truth. That argument about being faithful a little, now you get. Why you they ask me make a day faithful for little? Now you get them.
Prof,
how you go give me my own thing? Not me go give you.
Prof, I hear you talk say, okay, look, let's even say the one to another confirm. Who wants to select the people we go represent? Wait, so not be sure you know say not be the commoners.
The system don't they different.
Wait.
And I don't give suggestion on how to even convoke a convert. I have said that the way to solve, and I offered that solution to Oga former President Jonathan. Instead of all this problem when National Assembly go say you can't get to, we day here, you go create confab. at the National Assembly, all the representatives of the people at the National Assembly, 469 of them will be part of the confab, then get leadership of the people at different levels. Add them. Maybe you get 700 or 800 people. They will resolve these problems, and then the members, when the National Assembly, go straight past Hamas law.
Very, very true.
Very easy way to solve this problem.
Make ask this question.
Very easy.
If we check our law, because you say, okay, if we do them like this, it will solve the problem. The kind of speed when we say our lawmakers, they address
certain matters.
Issue when, if you look at me, I say,
exactly.
consign them.
They didn't waste time.
We'll come back to the matter.
I want to come from the angle when they come from, because we don't hear the way when they take amend the CCB.
We know now.
The quick one.
They don't waste
They're
time.
not going to amend them. Now, citizen participation. See, most times we make mistake when we locate. Government is almost as good as the people. And vice versa. But what we must do, we don't reach where we know say we must solve these problems. Now, why when the National Assembly tried to pass that CCB, you know, CCB people rise up, they say, "Una not go fit do
but the question
there are laws that
the fact that
can
it even their body
And
to want to
the rate at which the sort of they even go one day very fast compared to when something will go affect the
Nigerians, citizen participation.
Nigerians must learn to say no.
Exactly.
To Wetin not favor them.
Why we no feel learn now to say this party, like you don't suggest, say, make we do them this way. Why we dey quick to say no to this kind of thing, but we not going dey quick to say, oh yeah, make una do this one, make we dey watch una. Shey na say some people they go just
somehow because
now they go make the noise pass. Say Nigerians so do this thing because you don't favor them.
Make we even talk am somehow people will go overhear one person talk say after all these same resources no be na get am na from a particular region where we say where they somewhere where we say we know say somehow no be dem get am. But then if there are differences where we say things where we say because in the end if these same legislators or people their primary duty to ensure that things work well because they first look their own interest first. You understand? How it is that thing will take work out? Because anything way you tender to them, they will still look and say, no, this thing will not benefit us.
You don't ask yourself, say, even for this Niger Delta venture issues, how many of the leaders they talk? How many of the governors you they hear their voice right now? So I don't know whether I know they affect them more or because now presidents they fly, they go there, won't go clean up. I think the way forward, because the way forward, a solution we define, we say even the Oga Clark and all the other major, they need to call the boys. Because those boys don't be spirits. They know, they know themselves.
Exactly.
We should also begin to think of a reorientation of the people there. Because this thing, even though if you blame it, affect everybody, but now you own the bad pass. The person who there for Kaduna, you know go affect them. Say in Grand don't spoil. Now your place, now you don't get water to drink, you don't get oil, you don't get this. So you they destroy them. Make we build an atmosphere of peace. Because when you create peace, even investors go one come back there. A guy saying from Delta, why Shell come out from Warri? Go Shell for the office for Jeba. You don't turn to go see it. When you create ambience or atmosphere, then when they move, at the end of the day, you don't go fit drink them. You don't fit use them. So since he just say good for everybody, now create an atmosphere of peace. I go prefer say make we talk than make we war. So let's say number one, although some of their reasons they're very unreasonable, kind of, but they are leaders because them. In my own mind, I say these ones where they shout. I'm not sure they get strong head pass Asari. They don't get strong head pass Tompolo. Those ones don't quiet. So no thing say you go far with what the way we want go, but rather bring your issue to the table to say. See what I want to see what I want. Then make your elders and the people for there also say, I beg this one not to go, good for our community. This one no. Then government to go begin to think this cleanup where they start today now a right step. Your brother will be there. Be nothing come. So nothing say an ethnic thing because I don't want to make with it divided say So let's even say in Northerner they come get this interest. It means saying get in one meetings better for you. So let's start with that one. Then you go do like Oliver the Coast, Oliver Twist. Then you ask for another one. Then you ask for another one. Then why would they create other structure? Because I think the Nigerian issue now is structural imbalance.
Prof, I go like make I just re-emphasize. You get one way you talk, the thing on the ring bell for my head. Where you quote now our mentor, Martin Luther King, you've been talk say, true compassion It's not tossing that coin to a beggar, but to ensure that the edifice that churns out the beggar is destroyed. That's something when we say, everybody when they for us supposed to carry Bible now, write them down. Then I go also talk the one when you talk about Uthman Danfodio, when he talks, say, conscience is an open wound, only truth can what? Heal it. We must continue to talk through. He go prepare us. Yeah, but if we continue to decorate the thing, say, no, this, that, like he talks, say, okay, the UNEP report, we don't play with them since, but we don't get Oga Presido when come and talk, say, the earlier we begin to do this thing, the better. Prof, I go like you in your wisdom. You follow context for election. You be the youngest person. Even you get Guinness Book of World Records. Just talk them now. Let we talk to these boys. I want you look them for their eye now. I know say that they watch us so much, but look them for their eye. Tell them say, this violence no be the way to go. If you spoil them, if you destroy them, at the end of the day, now all of us go still suffer them because Nigeria project now.
But Prof, before you go answer that question, make we collect one call from one of our callers. Good morning, Oga Solomon. Good day, fine.
Oga Solo.
I want you to plan for this matter.
Okay, we hear you.
First of all, waiting that the Niger Delta thing, I also agree on from some people because Oga Buhari never in just 1 year on to get they don't start crisis. Meanwhile, this man they want to clean Ogoni land. You understand? So if they bought pipeline, they destabilize the airport. Then number two, I agree with waiting Prof the talk, but waiting my other guy Solomon the yarn, that is simple truth. Now, if they begin practice through federalism, right? These governors, they're not credible. Okay, with the little way they get, they squander them. Okay, so in a true federalism, when every state come to get their own resources, this is governor. Now, so to steal the resources, and the people don't do anything about it. Like you said, if you're not faithful with the little you get, how can you be faithful
with
if they give you much? So that's a major problem, and the people don't hold them accountable because generally they use fear of intimidation to suppress the people. Not until that kind of mindset is changed, or you have the right people in place.
Very, very true.
It will take off.
Very, very true. Oga Solomon, thank you very much for this your important contribution. Prof, you know, go vex. We get Oga Ikemene in the call us all the way from South Africa. Oga Ikemene, good morning and welcome to AS E DEY HOT.
Good morning, Ikemene.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. We hear you.
Thank you very much. Quickly, I just want to, good morning. I just want to say thank you to the professor because Prof don't talk true. With my own very simple, very humble background, I don't talk and say the problem of Niger Delta no be to give people money in the name of amnesty. The place is polluted and it needs things to be done. Then, number one, true federalism, as Prof don't talk, so now be the problem. We need to go back to true federalism. In the days of groundnut pyramid and cocoa, people been they sell their own thing, best tax give the center. But today, it don't be so. Everybody they go Abuja to go struggle oil money. Accountability is number two. This same government where we dey, some people will be governors for Niger Delta State for 8 years. They shield them from anything. You don't fit ask them anything. They are all saints today. Some they Senate. Nothing they happen to them. So when you say when they do true federalism, people no go fit ask them question a lie. What if Prof talk now true? You know if you give me my own thing. But when my thing na my thing,
yes.
People go fit come ask me say how they do this thing. Because I feel remember from my Bible. There was a time we asked questions, why Mobile, where they drink oil for a get headquarters for Lagos? It is injustice. That part of the thing we will talk about. So the issue of Niger Delta Avengers, fine, they say that they agitate. I don't know what they agitate for. But there's criminality in the system. And the problem is not giving money to these guys. It's sending people. I know so many people who no carry gun before, but their name they have amnesty where they are brought. For what? But the common man don't see water drink. Fish don't finish for water.
Yes.
If you roof today, tomorrow it don't spoil. So we should say the truth, true federalism, accountability, and things to work for the country.
Okay,
thank you very much
for that important contribution.
That
they don't give us G say our telephone line, they come up plenty smoke. So quickly, we go just tell them, say, make them lock the phone. We go rush enter inside this break, make the thing cool down. When we come back, we all the fire down. Solution. No go anywhere. Ezuku Chukwu de Nkubi, Prof, and Oga Solomon James Moses. As E Dey complete am hot. We dey come back.